Greetings, humans. Spinningmantis here with the next episode of Torment, Tides of Numenera. Thanks for joining me. Well, we're about to get into the game proper now after character creation. So we're facing the Spectre. We weren't sure that would work. We pooled our strength and channeled it through me to reach you, to wake you up. It took more out of them than we thought. The other reflections, they're more like shadows now. Look, I bet you got a lot of questions. This whole place is basically your mind. Your body's still out there in the real world, healing from that fall. You need to get out there and finish the process. He shrugs. It shouldn't be too hard. That's a memory I don't want to recall. Large black furious. It's our death. It's the sorrow. I hope it's lost interest in you. If it finds us, we're done for. Who are you? I'm you. I'm a part of your mind, a splinter. I'm trying to zoom in. It's not working. I was waiting here for you. We called you with the memories of the others who are here. I don't know what happened next. Okay. I'm just part of you. Okay. After you wake up from this dream state and attune to the tides, you'll need to find something called a resonance chamber. Your body should have landed somewhere near it. Just climb inside that and everything will be fine. What do you mean, attuned to the tides? Tides are like a force, like gravity or magnetism or something, except they respond to people's actions and perceptions. Your body, that is, your body in the real world, needs the tides to survive. It's not something you need to worry about. Your body will attune when it wakes up. What's the resonance chamber? I remember pieces about it, but not the whole. It's a crystal sarcophagus. I remembered having 5 mechanical arms around it and a metal ring set in the floor. I think we were aiming for it when we fell. When you open your eyes in the real world, it should be nearby. So the other people, obviously, reflections. Okay. So how do I get back to the real world? There's a portal down there. It'll take you back to your body. Just step through it, and the whole tides thing should take care of itself. He crosses his arms. When you wake up, find a resonance chamber and activate it. Then we can... What the hell is that? Ew! Uh-oh. Oh no. Sorrow is anchored to those reflections. It's devouring their power. We have to get rid of them, destroy its anchors, or else the sorrow will erase us forever. Crisis. Kill the reflections. The crisis begins when you enter a dangerous situation. Crises are turn-based encounters where you can fight, sneak, manipulate the environment, or talk your way out of trouble. Each turn you can take one action. To attack or activate an ability. You can also make one move. Okay. Use left stick to move the reticle at the center of the screen, and A to move to the position. Attack. Try selecting the highlighted character now. Effort can be applied to attacks to increase your chance to hit. As with other attacks, each level of effort increases your chances by 20%. So I'm actually going to pump it up. It's escaping, going into inside your mind. Go ahead and get to the next one. can sacrifice your action for the turn double move instead of attacking. Move a preview line. Turns purple in position. Requires double move. So just want me to get there. What does it want me to attack this? Kill the reflections. Yep, I got that. Alright, it's infecting. Fettles are temporary conditions or status effects. Just a fettle on the remaining reflection. You can't remove fettle, but you may find a way to overcome it. There we go. Now we're zooming in. So, items, abilities, hide, onslaught. What are we supposed to do? Transdimensional. It's got transdimensional damage. Alright. We used our Ryukin. Stopped it. That thing, the sorrow, it's been hunting you. It's what killed you in the first place. It'll keep hunting you until you activate the resonance chamber. I didn't remember until I saw it, but that's why the chamber is so important. You have to get back and activate the chamber before it's too late. The portal to your body is that shimmering dome there. Go now. Okay?
Of course.
Yes, I'm gonna take all the loot. I'm gonna take all the loot. Subspec. What is the sorrow? Just the smallest piece of it. Alright, I'm gone. Alright, that seems to be all we can do. Let's zoom in and head out. Title search conversion options allow you to channel psychic forces to influence the world around you, though sometimes at a cost. These are only unlocked after you find someone to train you in the title affinity skill.
Where did she fall from? Her body's smashed to talk. It's a wonder she's still breathing.
All I saw was the corona, not her origin point. But look, she's healing already. Spontaneous regeneration.
Whoa. What was that? What did you do, Kestlage? This tone has become accusatory, suspicious. You open your eyes. First thing you notice is this man's kaleidoscope of tattoos writhing across his forearms. He wears a long coat. You blame me, she emitted a internal psychological reaction in response to the fall, probably related to the fantastic healing process, obviously, Algern. Yeah, she is weird looking. Oh, yes, it's obvious, Castellage. His voice is grim and clipped. Then he sees you looking at him. You're no ordinary mortal. We know that much. Start talking. His face is hard and set. She's changing God. Castellage is deliberately blinding herself. But why? Uh-huh. If you don't remember who I am, you're more self-centered than I ever imagined. Silver-tired. You're more paranoid. How long must I put up with him? It's her face. I've never seen any other people rebuild themselves like that. Only the changing God could have healed so quickly. He sighs and rubs his face, trying to regain his composure. Maybe you could help me for a change. You know what this means to me. You're familiar with the word changing, Algern. It implies inconstancy. Thus, the changing God may well have it changed. You have to forgive him. He believes you're someone he once knew, even though it's painfully obvious to anyone that you're newly born. I and my sisters in Castellage. This is Algern. We are explorers, knowledge seekers. That's how we came to be in this room. If I'm not mistaken, you are what we call a cast-off. The changing God created you, mind and body. Your sire used your body for a time, then abandoned it for reasons of his own. When his mind departed for a new experience, you were born in this cast-off shell. The sanctum of your sires is common belief in several such places throughout the Ninth World, perhaps other worlds as well. We were only just able to gain entry to this one because of your grand entrance. Ha, that's something coming from you. She gives him a sidelong glance. The changing God is your sire, dear. He discovered a path to immortality long ago, a means to transfer his self into a new body of his own creation. I don't think that he knew, however, that when he abandoned one body, another mind was birthed to fill the void. Oh, he knew all right. He eyes you up and down coldly. The only thing the changing God cares about is himself. He doesn't give a single thought to those he leaves behind. He sees this as experiments, not humans. He's taking the form of men, women, visitants, and other things. His form is fluid, as his name suggests, but the stories of the changing God always refer to him. Okay, it's easier. You are a woman, the changing God is himself. We don't care about those thinking names and generals. They're cast-offs. Dozens, hundreds, who can say? Your sire's been doing this for several centuries. Though if all of them were born the way you claim to have been, it's a wonder any of them survive. So you say I was born when the changing God left, but why am I not dead? I used the cipher to slow your fall further, but the damage still would have killed an ordinary person. But think about it. If you're the kind of person who can make your body into anything you want, what do you do? If you've constructed a body for centuries, you want to make each one better than the last. You want to live forever. You're not going to let your life end by accident. No, you'll make strong bodies, fast, powerful, maybe throw in regeneration while you're at it. The changing God has always been vain. He rarely stays long in a shell that doesn't suit his self-image. She looks you up and down, her smile suddenly unnerving. Perhaps the changing God fled because he did not want to wear those scars of yours. A psychological reaction. This is just too much to read all of it. Okay. Okay. He always has a contingency. This child was born here, the object of your obsession would have been reborn somewhere else. The tattoo, all Castos have one. Your delicious naivete. So we got silver up again. I don't know what that means. If you are the changing god, you'll have a lot to answer for to a lot of people. His voice is grim. We'll talk about something else. You should know, shouldn't you? You've ruined lives, committed crimes, and now it seems like you've forgotten the harms you've engineered. You left a trail of the dead and the dying behind you. She's not the changing god, Eligern. An excellent question. I haven't seen your regenerative abilities in action. I suspect they're primarily physical or growth. If that's the case, you'd be unable to survive most varieties of psychic or molecular decomposition, disintegration, conflagration, and so forth. Degenerative diseases could also pose a problem, and I know several entities capable of psychic destruction. As she speaks, a vision flashes into your mind. It's not yours exactly. Somehow, you know this is a memory of the changing gods. You're in a dark room, lit by a myriad of blinking lights and holograms from the many machines surrounding you. What about a body that can withstand the Sorrow's attacks? Says a voice. It seems to be coming from one of the machines. No, you reply. The thing has no respect for barriers of any kind, physical, temporal, psychic. This is the only way. With a series of gestures, you bring up an image of a crystalline pod. If the resonance chamber works, it will give us the power to stop the Sorrow's hunt once and for all. If you need the right focal point. We just need the right focal point and catalyst. That's us. Memory fades. Kessa just still talking. I realize the device is identical to the one behind us. So.
I'll remember that.
Not likely, though it might not be impossible. You need people with appropriate knowledge. I'm sure the calls of the changing god will hold the answer. You turn to the insane to help a newborn. Where's your judgment, Eligern? I would take her to the Order of Truth. Order of Truth? Are you mad? They would sooner take us apart. What's the Order of Truth? Knowledge seekers. They've learned to try to wrest secrets from the hearts of the prior worlds. They gather in the city to exchange their findings and help humanity build a brighter future. She smiles brightly. Our friend Eligern was once one of them. Frauds, quacksalvers, and charlatans. They don't have all the answers, and they're not trusted with the changing god's secrets. You're just angry you couldn't help. They couldn't help you with yours. But I'm being too cruel, dear Eligern. Let us take our new friend to the Order. What's the call of the changing god? Despite what she says, they're not insane. They're eccentrics. She laughs, but he soldiers on. The worshippers of, well, you or your sire, the changing god, and devote their lives to understanding your kind. Okay. I'm going to say go to the Order of Truth. Of course, once I provide an introduction to the priest, we'll have your chamber fixed in no time. You'll end up without your clothes and broken in a ditch. While she laughs it off as a good experiment. It's probably best I came with you as well. Suspicious as always, Eligern. Child, the world is an exciting place, but it's full of dangers. Rest assured, one of us will get you safely to where you need to be. I'll be right behind you. A sunny smile crosses her faces. I shudder to think what Eligern might do with the child. Alright then, let's go. You've gained your first companions. Can be controlled during a crisis. You can speak to them about their pasts, take advantage of their unique abilities and skills. Companions have their own motivations and personalities. This is just like the first game. Take this opportunity to explore your surroundings. You may find items, equipment, and more to assist you. When you're ready, you can leave the broken dome. The stairs to the northeast.
I'm going.
Okay. Attempt to scavenge what you can. Oh, okay. %, 75%, 45%, 75%. You've depleted one of your stat pools. To recover your stat pools, you can find a place to sleep or consumable. Taking care to avoid the sparks, you extract several handfuls of shiny trinkets and coin-like objects. You recognize the value at once. Such objects would be accepted as shins, the informal currency in most regions of the world. So you gather them up and take them with you. We got spray flesh. I guess that's going to be a healing item. Okay, that was good.
Let's go.
A slate black, unimpressive device hovers before you. Who are you? Huh. Command me. Number 0. Ah. The memory blossoms. You stand before this arch, eyeing the last 2 active cells in once impregnable Lugumvo. Unleash cell 29, you say. A twisted artifact appears before you. You claim it with a faint smile, watching the light fade from the cell far above. Okay. Huh. Let's go unleash the contents of cell O. Yes, you found a cipher. Trigger a power effect that can only be used once. Please be advised that the object you're about to receive is completely safe. Use no caution whatsoever. Cells are now vacant. Unstable detonation. Interesting that Castoff can command the Changeling God's machines. He crosses his arms. How'd you do that? He'll never stop gnawing on this bone, you know. The truth is wasted on him. Though I admit curiosity, how did you do that? Don't act like you don't know what that was. It's just likely the machine triggered something past her from her amnesia. She gives you a meaningful look and mimics teeth gnashing like an animal gnawing a bone.
Yes.
Can we not interact? Oh, just crackles now. So how do we interact with our team members? Like you used to, I should be able to, like, chat with my team members, but I don't know how to do that. abilities. Let's go ahead and save.
All right.
No, that's not what I'm trying to interact with. I'm trying to interact with the person. Tiny glowing motes float around the interior of this tower. Flexible tubes appear to be later additions. When cobbled this device together, its function is unclear. Alright.
Fine.
Sunlight falls through the ragged hole in the roof into the shattered resonance chamber. It's hard to believe that you did this. That you plummeted through the curve of the pale blue sky, crashed through this dome, and broke the delicate machine with your own body. It's hard to believe you're still alive. Four mechanical arms hang over the center of the device. Both are cracked, semi-transparent. Fifth arm lies broken on the floor. Just as it was described. Pick up one of the crystal shards. I do have several crystal shards now. Look for other useful shards. Take another look. Alright, step away from the device.
Let's go.
That does. What's that? Broken fragments are scattered. Does seem to be it.
All right.
Just crackle, crackle. Nothing else we can do over here, I don't think. Alright, that is going to be a good spot to end this episode. I hope you're having some fun. This is definitely getting interesting, and I do hope you join me next time. If you want to see more Torment Tides of Numenera on the channel, it does help me out a whole lot when you like the videos you watch, subscribe to the channel, share with a friend, and I hope you join me next time. That's going to be all for now. Spinningmantis out. Namaste.